kitchen. I'm so glad to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Guess what we are making today? We are making easy lasagna. This is going to be so easy that it's going to be your go-to recipe. Every time you want to do lasagna, you're going to be like, this is the one I'm going to make because it's easy and there's not a lot of ingredients you have to pull together. Maybe you have to work during the day or something. This is a super easy and fast way to make lasagna, and it's really good. Your kids are going to love it. Your family's going to love it. Let's show you how to do it. We have 1 box of lasagna noodles that I've already pre-cooked. We have, I chopped up like 2 very small onions. 1 kind of large onion would be good. We have a jar of like just spaghetti sauce. I got like roasted garlic and herb. You can get any kind you want, any flavor you want is all good. I have a little pack of like under 2 pounds of just ground beef, and I have 2 tablespoons, maybe 2 tablespoons of oil of your choice. I have a garlic clove, and then I just have some spices here that I've thrown together. Maybe a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, a half a teaspoon of garlic salt, a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of pepper, and maybe a half a teaspoon of onion powder. I kind of eyeballed that. I have some mozzarella cheese that we're going to put on top. And I have, a lot of people like to use ricotta cheese in their lasagna. I'm just going to show you how to do it with just plain cottage cheese. And it's really good. This is what I always use for my family. And it's going to be absolutely delicious. Let's get to it. And a trick of the trade, just give you the tip of the day, that whenever you cook your lasagna noodles, or any kind of noodles for that matter, this is something I do, like that I've done before, and because I make a lot of food, and if you're in a hurry and you need to pre-cook noodles, but you don't want to, say you're like mac and cheese or spaghetti noodles or something, you can pre-cook your noodles to save time. You can add about 2 tablespoons of oil in your, like a little Ziploc bag, and just kind of, massage those in to where the noodles are all coated, and that will prevent your noodles from sticking together, and it'll keep them fresh. You can keep it in the refrigerator. You will take those out of the refrigerator, and they're going to taste like you cooked them that same day. They're going to be really wonderful. So I've already pre-cooked these just a while ago. So we're going to go ahead and just use them and get going on this, okay? So I'm going to open my hamburger meat. Ooh, and I'm going to pour my oil in my pan. I am cooking this on my trusty campfire stove. We're going to turn it on. I love my trusty campfire stove. It works really, really good for what I need to do, and it is absolutely wonderful. Now I'm just going to pour this oil right in there. And I am going to just kind of put this meat right in there. Okay, so we are now going to, I'm going to turn this right there, and I'm just going to give this, I want to chop this hamburger meat, to almost a little bit, kind of choppy, kind of fine choppy. I'm just going to do this. We are going to add our seasonings on top of that. And our garlic. We are now going to go ahead and we're just going to cook this to where it's done, which shouldn't take very long. I love cooking on my trusty campfire stove. It is absolutely wonderful. It does the trick. It is fun to cook on, and it cooks just as good as a regular stove does. Coming along just beautifully. I am just stirring it as I cook it, and it looks wonderful. I'm going to go ahead now and add the onions. Gosh, it looks so good. Whew, that's getting hot. We have finally been having some beautiful weather here. It is so pretty outside today. It's very warm, and Tiny has been enjoying it. It's hard to keep him in the house because he has been cooped up with all the rain that's been happening, so every chance he gets, he's just like, let me outside. So he's really been wanting to go outside. Come here, baby, I love you. So this is Tiny, and he is such a good boy. I got gloves on right now, buddy. Hey, Jordan. Yeah, this is Tiny. This is Tiny. He is such a good boy. Here. Yeah, him is a good boy. Him is a good boy. He loves to play with Violet. Violet is our other dog, and he just loves to play. It smells so good. You can smell the onions and the garlic. The onion, all those seasonings just coming through. It smells so good. It's going to be a really good lasagna, and it's going to be really fast and easy that your family will be able to just enjoy. Okay guys, we are now ready to, I think our meat, as you can see, it is done. And it looks just absolutely beautiful. And we are going to go ahead and add our spaghetti sauce, or in this case our lasagna sauce. Okay. Shake all that extra in there. And we are just going to stir that up. Oh, it looks just beautiful. It looks absolutely wonderful. Oh, so good. So beautiful. It's not going to taste like a chili. And we are going to turn that off because it is ready. I am going to cook this lasagna in a greased iron skillet. It's so pretty when I cook it in that, and it's absolutely delicious. So you can cook it in whatever you want to, it'll still be delicious. So I'm just going to layer it. My noodles kind of have broken apart a little bit. I'm just going to tear them a little bit, make sure they kind of get to the right size I want. You know, just, you can, the good thing with lasagna noodles, you can just piece them together, one never knows. And we are just going to put those in there.
You seem to find that very
My kids just love to eat these lasagna noodles by themselves. They love to just, you know, get lasagna noodles and they like to put butter on them, or even spaghetti noodles, and they like to just eat them. They love to eat them with butter. Now we are going to take our sauce and we are just going to start layering it. I don't usually make too many layers, you know, because we just, there we go. There we are. And I take my cottage cheese, or you can take your ricotta cheese. There's so many ways you can fix this. You can add a little bit of mushrooms to it. And I'm just going to kind of sprinkle that in there. You know, you don't have to go real heavy. And we're going to start layering it again with our noodles. I just love lasagna. It's so good. And we are going to put our mozzarella cheese on top. Is that beautiful or what? We are going to stick this in a preheated oven at 400 for about 40 to 45 minutes until this is nice and golden brown. Remember, everything in this is nice and cooked, So really, whenever it's nice and golden brown, you can just take it out and it's going to be ready to eat. This is Chandler, and he's just a little kitten, and he is helping us cook today. Say hi, Chandler. Hi, Chandler. Yeah. Hi, darling. Hey guys, that's Chandler, and he is helping us today. Hi Chandler. Hi Chandler. Hi Chandler. Hi.
She said they love it.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay guys, guess what time it is? It is time to taste our lasagna. Our lasagna has finally got done cooking to a nice beautiful golden brown, and you can see how that beautiful cheese has just turned brown, and oh, it's just gonna be beautiful. It's gonna have a little bit of a crunchy texture, but soft and gooey in the middle. It's gonna be really delicious. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just dive right in. Hey guys, before we do though, please remember that Tiny and I want you to subscribe. And hit that bell of notification. We would love for you guys to support us that way. If you hit the bell of notification, you'll be notified when we have another video that comes out. We would love it so much. So we're now going to cut this. Oh gosh. Ooh, it's nice and deep. Ooh, this is so good. We're just going to cut that piece right there like a pizza. Oh. Ooh, gosh. Look at there. Look at that. Look at how you see the steam coming up from where it's still hot. You see the cottage cheese and the layers of the noodles and the beef in there and the cheese on top. This is going to be so good. It's so pretty. This would serve, this whole pan, gosh, would serve about 8-9 people at serving sizes like this. Possibly even 10. All right, let's taste this. I already know how it tastes. I make this. Oh, it's perfect, guys. This is so good. Oh my goodness, it's absolutely delicious. Oh gosh. You get all those Italian seasonings and garlic. Everything is seasoned just perfect. You are not going to want to miss this recipe. I'm telling you, it was really good. It is really good. And you guys, me and Tiny would love to see you on the next video. Check out what we're doing next. We'll see you later. Bye guys. Have a great week.